You have $20 left for food for 7 days. What do you buy? Everyone is saying ramen noodles, but living entirely off of salt and carbohydrates is a bad move. You'll crash from all the carbs, and one top ramen has 70% of your total recommended daily sodium. You want calories, but you also want the stuff your body needs to function. Eggs have a shitload of nutrients, and a dozen will cost less than $4, and there's 100 ways to cook them. Peanut butter is a superfood. It has tons of stuff your body needs. $3 for the natural stuff. Add jelly from the dollar store for $1.50 if you need it. Loaf of bread. For the peanut butter, and toast with the eggs, $1.50. Don't buy drinks. Enjoy the hell out of tap water. Cereal and milk is an excellent cheap snack. A half gallon should get you a week of cereal if you're conservative with it. $2.50 for the milk and $3 for whatever cereal you like. If you feel hunger coming on, rice and beans all day. $4 will get you like 2 weeks worth. $19.50. Rice and beans. Might even be able to do a month. Pro tip, go to a farmer's market 30 to 45 minutes before they close. The vendors will give you huge discounts on the food as they cannot bring it back to sell the next week. Sure, you might get some ugly potatoes, but you'll have gotten them for 1/3 of the price most likely. I did a month on homemade salsa, homemade bread, and beans. I even had a bit of homemade wine. Over 2 months it cost me $1 a day. A knife, and then I rob all these others fools for their $1.20s. Lentils and rice. Take almost completely cooked beans or lentils and throw it in a pot with rice, and cook the rice. It's good. Use broth/spices/salt/butter. All the things on r/eat cheap and healthy. The advice I received from a family friend when I was struggling to make enough money to feed myself. Go to the store and buy rice and beans. Eat those every day until you have more money. When you get tired of rice and beans, switch it up. Eat beans and rice. Big bag of rice, big bag of frozen vegetables, and a dozen eggs. So long as you have some sauces/condiments, a bowl of rice/veg/eggs can be very tasty and filling. Soup, beans, rice, eggs. Rice, eggs, chicken, bread. Candy for today. Pasta. So much pasta, it's ultra cheap and you can make it in many different ways. I could take this money and I could feed myself for a month. I'd buy milk, I'd buy flour, I'd buy vitamins. I'd boil them down to little energy balls to sustain me. I'm assuming that you have salt, pepper, and cooking oil and is only for yourself. Beans, rice, ramen, eggs, bouillon cubes, canned/frozen veggies, canned tuna, cheap hot dogs, a lime. Meal ideas can be rice and beans, bean soup, canned veggie soup, egg drop soup, ramen with egg, stir-fry ramen, tuna and veggies, etc. $20 is plenty of money for 7 days worth of food. Won't be the best tasting, but it'll get you through it. Pasta and bread is super cheap as well. I go to Aldi's. You can buy a crapload of food for $20 at Aldi's. My weekly grocery list costs just over $20 there. Take out/replace a few items I usually get, and I'm golden. If just gotta feed me, get some rice, but if that $20 I gotta feed my cats with too, I'm not eating for a week, and they are getting dry food. I've done this before. It's called $15 in ramen, $5 in vegetables. Fools. The answer is 2 Costco chickens. $10 left over. Costco hot dog combo. 1 large hot dog. 1 soda. Price, $1.50. $20 worth of food. Giant bag of rice from the Asian market. Last you long time. 5 #bag of potatoes, sliced cheese, sour cream, loaf of bread, butter, bologna, box of off-brand cereal, gallon of milk, chicken broth, bow tie noodles, can of chicken breast, bananas. I'd do cereal for breakfast, fried bologna and cheese or grilled cheese for lunch, and loaded baked potato or chicken noodle soup for dinner. Simply throw the broth, noodles, and can of chunk chicken breast in a pot and let simmer for a while till the noodles are tender. I'm assuming you'd have salt/pepper/seasonings on hand as well. Bananas to have as a snack or with breakfast. Rice and shredded cheese. Hot dog and soda from Costco, twice a day except for day 7 unless you can scrounge up $1. A crap ton of dry noodles. Get flour. Makes pancakes, hardtack, crackers, fried dough, cake, cookies, muffins, etc. I keep basic baking supplies in my pantry at all times. When I run out of food, I can always make something. Some tips: hardtack tastes good with frosting. Crackers dipped in hot cocoa is amazing and cheap if you get the cocoa packets. Top pancakes with sugar instead of syrup for a change. I would go to the food bank or places where they help combat food insecurities and ask for staple foods or spices, and then supplement accordingly with the remaining cash. 20 tortillas, 2 dozen eggs, 5 potatoes, bunch bananas, lb of butter, 18 ounces peanut butter, jelly, loaf of bread. Around 20.00 in my area. Dollar store. They have good canned food. Like stew and chili, they also have ramen. Believe me, I have been there too. I understand. The fuck? With $20 I could make enough spaghetti to make me hate spaghetti. Potatoes, cabbage, eggs, milk, flour, 3 pounds bag of oranges, carrots. And the cheapest, gnarliest piece of meat I can crock pot. I usually spend £40 a week for 3 people, so I'm sure you can easily get a week's shop for that. I'd get pasta, tinned tomatoes, eggs, cheese, frozen pizzas, instant noodles, cereal, milk. Granted, I don't know the price of things in America, but I'm sure there are cheap supermarkets. I do this every month. Mashed potatoes, ramen, and rice arani. You feel like shit, but it lasts. Carton of eggs, bunch of bananas, small jars of PB&J, loaf of bread, hot dogs, top ramen, head of lettuce, small bottle of salad dressing. Lentils have a ton of nutrients and are dirt cheap. That, some rice with basic seasonings and you're good to go. Make sure to get enough vitamins. Perfect time to start a 6-day water fast. That's actually me right now. I'm gonna buy a couple beers because I have enough groceries to last me the week. But if I had real troubles, I'd do rice and beans for sure. Instant ramen. Eggs. Soy sauce. Green onions. Cook ramen to package instructions. Beat an egg in a bowl with a teaspoon of soy sauce. Once ramen is done cooking, stir the ramen and while stirring mix in the egg. Garnish with a green onion sliced finely. Boom, instant ramen egg drop soup. Should be able to do enough of this to last for 7 days while being under $20. Not super healthy, but it's sustenance. $10 of rice and beans, and 7 $1 Green Giant frozen microwavable vegetable packs. I like the antioxidant blend. Use leftover for an ice cream cone or something. Potatoes are another good option. You can boil them, mash them, bake them, make potato cakes, hash browns. They have been my go-to when I'm low on cash. 2 $10 scratchers, actually, no. 4 $5 scratchers. $20.00 for 7 days? Heck, I could do a full month with it with rice, vegetables cause they are cheap AF in my country. Rice, lentils, chickpeas, and some veggies. Cheap yet still nutritious. Go to your local cafe or small restaurant at closing time and ask if they have any food that they were going to throw away. They often will give it to you for free. Might be a bit stale, but still perfectly good. Toast any bread if it's stale. Cake/muffins can be softened with a bit of water and microwaved a bit. Pizza should be warmed up in a toaster oven or pan/oven. Spam. Rice. Fried rice and spam is a meal I could never get tired of. It's literally really cheap and can be made in many ways. Beans.